You like being a man?
Yes.
You do like being a man, but thinking like a woman.
I don't think I think like a woman. I think like a man.
No, you don't. I'm here to tell you, you don't.
I think what you're trying to say is I appear to be thinking in feminine ways.
No, you think like a woman.
I don't think so.
I want to be real clear.
Okay.
You think like a woman.
You're saying if you're not a woman, then you shouldn't have an opinion.
Where does a guy get a right to say what a woman is? Women only know what women are.
Are you a cat?
No.
Can you tell me what a cat is?
This is actually a genuine mistake. I am sorry I even came up there.
You want to tell us what a woman is?
And as per usual with all the woke mob, when they can't answer a simple question and their programming and society and social media haven't taught them and told them what to say next to a question like this, what do? They They walk away. They malfunctions to questions such as the one that Matt Walsh asked him.
You see how calm and peaceful and loving I am? You see how angry you are? You know why you're angry? I am black. I am black. I am black. Why is he racist? What does racist mean? You guys need to go get dictionaries. I'm angry? I'm trying to save your life. If you die, you're going to go to hell. I'm trying to save your life.
You're not Jesus, black people. You're not.
I do.
I love my girlfriend. I ain't fucking deal with it.
You should be paid. You know what's sad? It's like all you care about is eating vagina. Like that's what your life consists of. You see how sad your life is? Your whole life revolves around sex.
I am a white lesbian trapped in a black man's body. I'm 6 months pregnant and I love my husband.
You say that black-only dormitories is wrong.
Creates a sense of community. I don't see any problem with that.
Are there differences between races?
Not biologically.
Then why would we have different dormitories for races?
Culture.
Segregation is what you're arguing for, my friend.
I'm arguing against segregation.
So you're against black-only dormitories?
Yes.
Well, you said it was a force of community.
We have choice.
Oh, so you could choose to segregate. So we're now south of the Mason-Dixon line in North Carolina. We did a lot of work to get rid of segregation in this country. Why are you trying to bring it back?
What work?
The Civil Rights Act of 1964?
In this state?
Yeah, actually in this state. Are there black-only bathrooms out there I'm unaware of, or white-only bathrooms?
Nah.
Right. A lot of work was done in the state.
These people are so woke that they're advocating for segregation and they don't believe they are. This is the stupidity that's going on in the West, where people say one thing and do the total opposite. These people are absolutely insane.
Tired of straight white men having the power and everything, you know, and it's like we as women of color, as like students at this university, like we're very much capable of certain things and we don't have the same privileges that are offered to straight white men.
And I've been hearing that from a lot of the ladies that I've been talking to today. Talk to me about what some of those privileges are that, you know, straight white men have that you don't have. Talk to me about that.
I think I don't really know. Have you ever experienced like a specific instance?
I also need to go.
I know, I do need to go. I'm sorry.
And once again, when they have no answer to the question, what do they all resort to? Walking away. They literally all do the same thing as if they're robots. And at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they were all created in a lab, because they all have the same answers and all do the same things. Before we get back into the video, I need everyone to turn on their post notifications so that you get notified whenever one of my videos come out. Like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. Let us get back into the video.
Do you actually think we should respect young people who go to school identifying as a cat?
I'm not talking about
just to be clear that you raised that with me.
You raised it and said that you weren't a trans
And you said to me I was being effectively a bullying
let's talk about the penguin. What's that
by saying I think kids identifying as cats and being respected for it is nuts.
You said
nothing to do with trans people.
You said that you identified as a cat, as a penguin, as
You know why a
gender.
penguin? Because the BBC came out and said that there were 100 different ways to identify your gender. So I said to
But this is true,
wait a minute.
Piers.
I said to Benjamin Butterworth, who was the guy who came on Good Morning Britain, so am I right in thinking you can identify as anything? He went, absolutely. I said, and you have to respect it. Yes, okay. In that case, I'm a two-spirit penguin.
Great. Well,
right?
I'm happy.
At which point he said, at which point he said,
problem is,
hang on. At which point he said, you're being ridiculous. And I said, hang on yourself. There are not 100 genders. One of them was astrogender, an affinity with the stars and planets. This is bullshit.
Listen.
So you and I should have a proper discussion about trans rights and women's rights without getting into stupid, ridiculous arguments about whether, if I say it's dumb for kids to be allowed to identify as cats, you say it's transphobic.
What you're missing.
All this ABCD woke nonsense is people who just have personality issues. When these people say they identify as a different gender, all they're doing is talking about personalities, because according to them, sex and gender are two separate things. So gender is just really your personalities. And these people are absolutely crazy.
She is an Iranian-born woman who won Miss Germany. How do you feel about that?
As she should. Use them white people. She did what she had to do. I respect it. I would have done it. I would do it. I will do it. Shit. Just wait.
Miss Japan was actually white, and people were against her winning Miss Japan. So how do you feel about that?
Go.
Why?
How the hell dare you go to somebody else's country as a colonizer, going and colonizing someone else's brand for your own benefit? Once again, they never fail. Miss Germany is absolutely beautiful and absolutely gorgeous, and she better do that shit again.
Just another video of people being openly racist towards white people and having no justifications towards being racist towards white people, and then claiming that they're not actually racist because they're people of color, and people of color apparently can't be racist, which is absolute lunacy.
Time to listen up, you silly liberal fruitcakes. I came out here, I wanted to tell some jokes. Let's do some reality checks here. Do you have any idea, sir, how pathetic it must be to be you? These people wanted to come out and have a good time, hear a few jokes, some thoughtful discussion, but your head pops off the pillow in the morning with, oh, how can I be a professional victim today? Let me go in and screw with their act just because, oh my God, your parents didn't tell you that your opinion wasn't worth that much. Look, they're confused. You know why? Because I'm not your gender studies professor who has to cater to your trigger warning, microaggression, safe space bullshit. There's no such thing as bad chicks. Guess what? If you think there aren't, you are one.
I was just getting a drink at the bar and they called both Azul and I ladies. After they were done drinking the drink, I went up and I was like, some people don't refer to themselves as ladies, but it's okay that you didn't know. And they kicked us out. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Like, how am I supposed to feel? This was the first time that I've told somebody I felt brave enough to tell somebody my identity.
This is the definition of having first world problems. This person is crying over absolute rubbish. And with these types of people, I don't even believe the stories that they come up with, because they'll leave some stuff out to make themselves look better than they actually were in the situation. Just be a normal person and identify as what you are born with, because that's what you are.
To all the feminists out there, being aggressive and rude and generally unpleasant doesn't make you a strong woman. It just makes you annoying.
In Iran, women will get arrested, killed, attacked, beat just for showing their hair. To me, that is oppression.
That's not scientific evidence of oppression. The scientific evidence,
that's factual evidence.
It's factual.
You don't need to do any scientific study to know that if you go to the Middle East, you may not even live a day just dressed how you are right now. In America, you can walk to a bar alone at night, get drunk, and get home safe. Yes, that's not the safest thing to do, but even the fact that you have the capability of doing that shows that women are free and not oppressed. And you can be a full-time worker your entire life, working 9 to 5. You're going to college, you're studying. There's some countries that still women don't even have those rights fully where they can get an education and work.
Did she just say that's not scientific evidence? And once again, I'll reiterate, these people are the ones who will go out into the world and vote. She just said the evidence that she gave her of what happens to Iranian women is not scientific evidence.